William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com, and we're looking at underclassmen who have declared for the NBA draft at the center position. Now, there's a handful of guys on this list who haven't completely made their intentions known, but it's pretty obvious what they're going to do, or at least we think it's obvious. I look at a guy like Domantas Sabonis from Gonzaga. Obviously, I think towards the end of the season, people finally recognized just how good this kid is, just how physical he is, just how fluid he is at all spots of the floor, can move around defensively, kind of brought things along, I think, a little bit late in the season for Gonzaga. And again, I think he's a surefire lottery pick. He should be a top 10 pick if he were to come out into the NBA draft. You look at, obviously, Jakob Poeltl from Utah, the projected top 10 big man from Austria, hasn't, again, declared, but he should be declaring sometime soon. Steven Zimmerman out of UNLV is an intriguing guy for the late first round. Didn't have the best freshman season, but all the turmoil that was going on at UNLV, I think NBA GMs and NBA scouts can at least justify those struggles and kind of the enigmatic production that he had. Damian Jones out of Vanderbilt, another guy, 6'11", 7 feet, very long, very athletic, defensive presence, offensive, not too much there. I think he's skilled, sure, but didn't have the kind of year that a lot of people expected him to have. Amita Brima from UConn, Cheick Diallo from Kansas. There's a lot of projects in this group. A lot of guys, even Diamond Stone, that'll make NBA GMs in the late lottery really think twice about passing them up. Two names that are extremely interesting to me. Deontay Davis out of Michigan State was exceptional for a freshman under Tom Izzo. He could be a guy, though, if he comes back, I think he's primed for a really, really big leap next season if he comes back for his sophomore year at Michigan State. And then Thon Maker, the Canadian big man, really made rounds in the AAU circuits, in the minds of fans and scouts alike. When his highlights first came out, people were talking about a Kevin Durant type player. Obviously, that has not panned out. He's not that kind of guy. But he has made his intention known that he will not go to college, that he will apply for eligibility in the NBA draft. Now, he already graduated high school, reportedly, and has spent the past year at a post-grad prep school. So, if the way the NBA draft rules are written, and he qualifies to be taken in this draft, and we'll be doing a full story on this sometime soon, if he qualifies and gets his eligibility for the NBA draft, that's going to restructure the recruiting world and the way that high school seniors, guys in prep school, are looking at their careers, because all of a sudden, maybe a Ben Simmons, who went to prep school in Florida, maybe he doesn't have to go to LSU and hurt his draft stock. Lots to follow in this centers group as we move towards the NBA draft.